And that's what I think school doesn't teach kids enough. In life, you're going to have more no's than yes. You're going to have more setbacks than really crazy positive times. The setbacks are going to be like harder to deal with. And I think in school, the curriculum's good and all that, but you've got to teach some people about reality and what's coming down the line. We actually don't teach young people and kids and growing up through your school years that death is a given, it's a guaranteed. So that's why there's always like trauma and there's always like fear, and because you're not prepared for it. But it's the only thing that's guaranteed in your life, that we're all going to die someday. But we don't talk about it. We don't teach anyone.
Yeah.
My wife passed away, the mother of my 3 children, which is like, it breaks your soul. But I feel that I probably would have dealt with it a lot better, and my kids would have, if we were taught about this and told that this is going to happen. And it could happen earlier for some people, unfortunately. But we're not taught this. So it becomes a real struggle for people to deal with, obviously, death, but adversity at different stages in your life. Because we're always taught everything's a fairy tale, isn't it? It's all good, it's all great. Everything always ends well. It doesn't in reality.
Imagine that there's another version of Rio in another timeline who actually needs the advice that you've learned now through your experience with your wife. What would you tell that younger Rio about dealing with that moment?
That you have to talk, you have to communicate, you have to ask questions, you have to ask for help. And it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to cry. As we're taught again as men, as young boys. Even I've done this. When my little boy falls over and he starts to cry, come on, get up, stop crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? That's what I always say. Why are you crying? My wife said to me not long ago, why are you asking him why he's crying? He's obviously fell down, he's hurt himself. But I definitely would say that to understand that it's okay to cry and to be sad at times, then to get out of that is to communicate. And I think that I learned through those dark days and those dark months, weeks, years after my wife passed, and my mum quickly passed away after that as well, which was like a double blow. I actually shot a documentary, and that was part of the process of healing, to one, help my children understand things and to give them something, a product to go, listen, one day watch this, because this is in real time how I was feeling, how we were, how our family was, but also to help other people. And one of the key things on that was that documentary allowed me to talk and to open up, because I think without the pressure of the documentary, I won't talk. I wouldn't have talked. And I quickly realized I need to. What is going to be the thing that makes me talk? It was committing to a documentary that was going to be able to be seen by many people on BBC. So I'd done that, and that was like a real cathartic way of helping myself get through that kind of terrible, dark time in my life.
Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a great place now. I mean, I've got another 2 kids. I'm married with a great wife. My family and my children are happy. And I think I look at my family and go, when my kids are in a room full of another 100 children, would they stand out as kids who have lost their mum and their nan quickly in quick succession? And I can safely say that they wouldn't stand out and be seen, because they're in a good place. And we are still, there are issues, and still there are tears sometimes, and still there are moments of, having to console children at different times. But where we could be to where we are now, we're in a really great place, thankfully.
A lot of respect, brother.
Cool, man.
Yeah. And more healing to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Because healing is like a lifelong process.
Yeah.
If I can cross a certain line with you, because I look at this as a very brotherly conversation. So just as a younger brother, I think your wife's blessings are still with you. Like, and the place you've reached in life, where you're trying to go, I think that her good wishes and her positive energy is still with you on some level.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You feel her presence sometimes?
Yeah, I think more on milestones. When the kids have milestone moments, whether they have exams or my 2 boys got accepted to play in a professional football team and stuff like that. My daughter does horse riding, she does something really well, or when something goes wrong, you definitely feel that then, and that energy, and you're also asking questions all the time of yourself. My wife does that as well. She was she wonders a lot if she's made the right decision for their mum. And which is a huge pressure as well that my wife puts on herself, which is unfortunate at times, but it's nice that actually she acknowledges that as well. And again, that's why she's the right wife for me, because her first interest, her first thing and thought is always about the children. But it's great. We've got a family now there's 7 of us. So big family, and there's always noise, there's always fun. Happiness is with us now. So we're on a good road.
Yeah. Taking away nothing from the hard work that you've gone through in your career and in this phase of your life, I'd love to say that you're a really blessed human being.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And to be able to kind of walk the path that I have, as I said, ups and downs, has been like, I do feel blessed. Because not everybody gets to kind of fulfill dreams, be successful, win things, and have happy families. Not everybody gets all of them things.
If you don't mind me asking you, are you happy in life?
Yeah. I'm really happy with my family. But in business, I'm like, my belly is never full up. If you understand what I'm saying, I always say that if your belly's full, I don't think I can feel great. Like, it's not going to be, I need to get up and feel hungry. What's more to do? That's how I get up. Coffee, boom, I'm gone.
Yeah. That's how a 90 rated centre back thinks.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's why I played at a good level, because I'm always striving. I was never satisfied. And in my career, I never sat and thought, we've won the Champions League and the Premier League this season. Yeah, let me enjoy that. I never felt like that. I was always like, I remember we won the Champions League in Moscow and we won the league, done the double. Right?
Thank you for that night.
So we won that yet. We had a party after ceremony with the team. All the directors, everyone's there, family. On the way into this, a couple of hours after the game, the CEO, David Gill, was there. And he come to me and said, Rio, shit, hugging, brilliant, great, we've won it. And I said, hey, cool. Who are you buying next year? Who are recruiting? And he looked at me and went, Rio, come on, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the night. Give it a rest. I was like, no, just let me know so I can enjoy myself tonight. Who are we going to get? Give me a little detail. But that was just me. I was always like, and I used to think, if I enjoy it too much now and relax, that might affect me trying to win it next year.
This was the night of the Champions League.
Yeah, night of the Champions League, we just won it. But I don't know, I was obsessed. I think we have to be a bit obsessed and a bit crazy. The elite guys, I think there's always a little something there that's not quite wired right.